Wanna know what sucks? Sonic Adventure 2.
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know, controversial statement and stuff. Despite the general gaming community's opinion on the Sonic Adventure games changing, the Sonic fanbase itself still holds both of them in a high regard. It's just too bad only one of these is worthy of being loved. Sonic Adventure 2 is just Sonic Adventure 1, but worse in every way but graphics. Sonic stages are more linear, and the controls are a lot less accommodating for exploration. And worst of all, every action is mapped to the same button. Because of this, they had to change how you do certain moves, and it makes the game a lot slower and harder to chain moves. Like, I genuinely don't know how anyone can deal with having to hold down the action button for like 2 seconds before getting allowed to do a spin dash. And do I even need to talk about how the treasure hunting and mech stages are worse? They made them way slower and the characters are way heavier. They also for some reason removed the ability to target multiple Master Emerald shards. Like, whose bright idea was this? Was it you? I bet it was you, yeah. But of course there are going to be people out there who disagree with me on that. There are some who genuinely believe this is the best Sonic game ever made, despite how wrong they obviously are. Considering its divisiveness, it's hard to believe there's any aspect of this game that is universally beloved besides the music. And that's the small little side game called the Chao Garden. I never really understood the appeal of Chao. Tons of people look back on these little things as one of the best inclusions to the Sonic universe. But as a kid I saw the Chao Garden as nothing more than a cheap distraction that you don't even need to really play, you just sort of watch things happen before you. But to be fair, I never put my time into the garden itself. So maybe it's just ignorance. Let's look into the Chao Garden and see if there's more than meets the eye. Sonic Adventure was a big deal, not only for Sonic, but for the Dreamcast as a whole. It was pivotal for Sega to strut their stuff and show off what their next generation console could handle. So Sonic Adventure tried a bunch of different gameplay styles to show the power of their system, which explains why they added so much controversial shit like mech shooting and fishing. Not only that, but they also wanted to try and introduce newcomers to the series. And one of the ways Sonic Team wanted to do that was through the Chao Garden. Takashi Iizuka stated in an interview that they were incorporated so that new players would be forced to go out, explore the action sections, and find flickies and things. There he is. My muse. I'm gonna look at Sonic Adventure 2's Chao Garden for this video, since it's a lot more in depth and it's usually the one people remember more. Alright, I know you can make like evil and good Chao, so I guess we'll have one of each. We can go to this area and do a bunch of stuff like go to the doctors to learn info about them, drop them off at school to learn new abilities, and here we go, let's name them. What? No, who in their right mind would name their fucking Chao that? Let's just call the good one Jontron and the evil one Aaron. No reason. You don't do that. No, I don't want to pet you. No, stop. How the fuck do I pick you up? Why did they map everything to the same fucking button? Okay. I will give your Chao a good name. His name is... How about the name Cha-Cha? You said good name, not fucking dog shit name. Aaron, this is our Chao, Aaron Hansen. Look at him with that evil fucking stare. He knows what you did. So, I can feed you, I suppose. Alright, this is sorta lame. You can't even make your father proud in any of these races. This kinda sucks. I think whenever Jontron is fully leveled up, and he's in like Chad mode, this will be epic. Like, this will be so intense. Eggy versus Jontron. Jontron's losing right now. He's sucking dick. He's eating
We were
shit.
laughing at Eggy, and now fucking Eggy.
Eggy's brought his fucking Eggy him. Get him, John.
Yeah.
You did it. Oh, good. But Eggy's coming in for the strike. Fuck. Oh, and the time's almost up. If John just gets one more hit. No. Fuck. Eggy.
This is the worst.
Why the fuck does John have cat ears? I didn't raise no goddamn furry. You can get a bunch of stuff for Chao. I found out you feed them Chao drives to increase their stats like power and speed, but giving them animals does that on top of changing their appearance, which you should never do because it just ends up giving you this unholy abomination that looks like shit. There's also a black market system you can go to buy extra fruits and items for the Chao, like a pot, mushrooms, and yikes, fuck these prices, I'm not doing that shit. There's a surprising amount of detail put into this. Oh no, Aaron's crying. Fuck, they do a good job of making you feel bad for these little guys.
It's Aaron Hansen.
Bitch, everyone pointed at Aaron Hansen. Bitch. Crying like a bitch. I wish I could do more for them, but all there is to do is replay action stages before they're leveled up enough to take on the races in karate. Whoa, he put a fucking egg on his head. I think I'm starting to get addicted to... It's kind of a genius concept when you get down to it. They get you to replay the stages you like over and over again and ignores the ones you hate, which makes you forget about them better. I know Pro Jared made the same point, but I consider it more of a positive than a negative. I'm giving this inclusion a broken marriage out of 10. It's like one of those freemium games. It's such a simple premise that hooks you in by slowly giving you small rewards to keep you playing. Like, I get why Sega didn't put it in Heroes, since it disrupts the pacing a ton, but in games like 06 or Unleashed, a Chao Garden would be amazing. Big Red Button must have understood the appeal more than Sonic Team. They were originally going to include it in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. They were called Chao Sprites, and would have been even more in-depth, with slight redesigns and even more forms and evolutions. But in natural brain-dead Sega fashion, they rushed to the developers and it wasn't included in the final game. Although they were included in the mobile app, Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom. What a great trade-off. Like, Sega have been so incompetent with these things that I'd like to believe they were so great by accident. If they were at all clued into how marketable these things were, we would have gotten a mobile app littered with microtransactions by now. Like, the Sonic franchise is in such ruins right now that where most fanbases would get annoyed when a company starts being money hungry and exploits them for cash through shitty business tactics like this. But I'd honestly be delighted to see Sega doing that, because it at least shows me there's someone there who knows what they're doing. But that's it, I've seen the light. I love the Chao Garden now. JonTron and to a lesser extent Aaron are my new children. I'm gonna keep playing until I upgrade my hero in Dark Chao and unlock the new gardens. Then I can start towards getting my Sonic Tails and Knuckles Chao. Maybe I should even go for a Knight's Chao. Or I could save up my rings for a gold or even silver Chao egg, finish all the races, beat them all at karate. That shouldn't take too long, only a few hours? Dude, fuck that shit, I got better things to do.